Anyways, we are back, and I typically do not talk really about games um, that disappear. And what I mean by that is games that are available for a very short amount of time or have been around for a while and then end up being delisted, basically being permanently removed um, from digital storefronts like Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, Steam, all that sort of stuff. Um, I have played a few of them. The last one I did was um, oh god, what was it? I actually have or I don't have it anymore physically. I have it digitally. Um, oh god, what was it called? Um, uh, Last one I did was Dauntless. Um, Back, I would like to say at least a year ago. Um, I would, yeah, it was about a year ago that I did the last um, sort of mini play of Dauntless. I think I did it on Switch actually. I can't remember. I can look it up. But this game sort of caught my eye. It's from 2018. I have the article up on it right now from Vice, which again I'll try to leave a link down below for it. And I'll also update yesterday's video with the two links that I talked about in that video, which I forgot. Um, so this is coming from Vice. So it's a 2018 action adventure game, and right now it's like $2 um, digitally. So, and that's $2 for where I live. Um, so that'll be whatever it is in your local currency. So for me, this game at the end of the day was like $3. I'm like, you know what? For $3, I'll give it a go. It's been around for 8 years. It's based on a long running children's book. Um, and the game is called Beast Quest. And as of recording, it is the 7th of October. Wow, almost said 7th of October. 7th of March. No, sorry, 7th of April. Yeah, 7th of April. So it's leaving on Friday. Sorry, it's leaving on Thursday. Excuse me. Um, yeah. So it was released in 2018 and was developed by Taurus Game and published by Maximum Games. Um, it unfortunately launched to pretty harsh reviews and currently sits at a mostly negative consensus on Steam. So that's why I was thinking. I'm like, you know what? For $3, um, I'll give it a go. Um, yeah, so it is currently still available on Steam, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo. I have it on PlayStation. Um, it says here again, like I said, I'll leave the article down below if you are interested in it. If you already own the game, nothing changes for you. Beast Quest will remain fully playable in your library. So at least that's good. Unlike some other publishers and developers, i.e., Ubisoft with Crew, which I did play back in the day. I didn't do any videos in it. Just because at the time I didn't have the gear to do it. Yeah, so it's an action RPG. So like I said, for like $2, I was like, you know what, I'll grab it. I don't know how brutal the trophies are for it. So yeah. Oop. I can't even. There it is. Beast Quest. Okay, so it actually. Okay, so it actually doesn't look too bad. Thankfully, yeah, it doesn't look too bad. And it is not on PlayStation Plus either. And this game typically isn't expensive. Well, it's typically like a $20 game, just over. It's like $29 probably with tax, at least for where I live, maybe more than that. It's like $3. So I'm like, you know what, for $3, I'll give it a chance. But that's not what we're playing today. No, we're going to be jumping back into good old Fortnite. But yeah, there it is. You can see it right here. It's a PS4 game. I might also end up doing. I do also have God of War from 2018 on here as well. I actually don't know how much Ragnarok is. How much is it? I can't see. There we go. Okay, Ragnarok. Okay, Ragnarok is still expensive. Whoa, something's happening with audio. Let me close that and relaunch it. There you go. Yeah, so Ragnarok is still very expensive. It's like $89 if I want the PS5 version, which is probably the version I would go for. I do, like I said, I still have to go back and finish the one from what year is it? 2017, I guess it is. What year is it? 2018. So I was right on that. Why don't I hear any audio? Let's pull this up a little bit. Let's pull it up to like 50%. Let's pull this up to 50 as well. Okay, Lego Odyssey. It's weird that, yes. Oh, actually, can I change my... Yes, I can. Let's see. Let's do... Oh, okay. I guess you can't use back blings in this, or pickaxes. Select world. Yeah, you can see the last time I played. Played this. We'll play for a little bit. and then we might do a battle royale, just to level up. I don't remember what I was doing in this. I was just looking at my. Okay. Okay. So. Okay. Is there a way I could? Okay. I was just thinking, is there a way to use? Okay, so there is quests and stuff. So there is the Star Wars thing over here. So it's. I am a little bit under leveled, but let's actually see. Okay, so I have not exactly half. I have just over half health. Cave discovered. Okay. Build a bed. Yeah. So I do luckily have an axe. This could. Okay, so if we look at the. Okay, let's buff to max health. Okay. So there. Okay, so. Okay, so. Okay. So. So these are all the Lego stuff, all the hero stuff, and then yeah, all the essence stuff to buy, like weapons and abilities and stuff, like shade shifter. Interesting. And then this is just like your standard. Think of it as like your codex, basically. Wrong button. All like your different. Think of it as like your Pokedex, basically. And okay. Flying fish sandwich. Any flopper and any deft cheese. Interesting. Grilled topless Okay. Reflect. Okay. So we. Oh, God. This could be a bit of a, a trip, shall we say, because I'm not sure if I can. Let's put that right there. Okay, so if it looks like it's jittery, it's because it is. So because I'm expecting that they want you to make a boat. And actually, I don't think I can make a boat. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't have the plans to make a boat. Okay, so there. So yeah. Like I said, we'll get to. Wait, actually, if I, yeah. So this is sort of based down here. Yeah. So okay. So. Oh. Okay. So there's a chest or something up there. Let's see what that is, and then we can probably swim across a little bit shorter. It's still over 1,000 meters, so we're going to be here for a bit. But yeah, like I said, we will probably tomorrow jump into Beast Quest, which is the game that is being removed on Thursday. So yeah, it's always sad whenever a game gets removed because it's like the developers and publishers, primarily the developers, have put so much time. Can I even? I don't even know if they're. Oh, me being an idiot, I went the wrong way. Oh, actually. Okay, so is there even a way up this thing? Okay, I'm Skyriming my way up. Okay, so... Oh. Book. Okay, so we have robust grilled meat, small health potion, and a Columbo prop tome. Okay, so put those there. Okay. Oh. Oh, and silk. Okay. And there we go. So we're back to full health. So Yeah. Because it always takes a while for games and okay, so 27,000. So I thought when I did that it would pull up. Wait, if I do that. Okay, so 125. Okay. So I was just curious to see where I was in terms of XP. So 125, which is not terrible. Um, but yeah, like it's always sad whenever a game gets permanently um, delisted or removed, shall we say, because it always takes a while for developers and publishers, primarily developers, to make the game and everything like that. And for a game to only be around for 8 years, like I said, 2018 is when it came out. It's sad. Um, right? But again, that's just the market, right? Things have changed, right? Like even Fortnite has changed in the last number of years, right? And even oh god, and even this year stuff for it has changed, right? With the pricing of of um, of currency, right? You used to be able to get a fair bit for what you're paying, and now you're getting less than what you would normally get, but still paying um, what the prices were originally, right? Has okay. So I am sprinting because I okay. So yeah, this could be a mistake, but when I saw the Star Wars thing, I was like, ooh, I have to go see what that is. Like I said, this could be a mistake because I think it's on the other side of this hill here. I don't know how well fish sticks is going to do in the cold. Uh, yeah, I have to figure out a way. Oh, actually, I can just go around the cliff, I guess. The good thing is that there's no stamina bar. If there was, that would be a little bit concerning. And yes, I can tell he's right behind me. Oh god. Okay. Yeah. So like I said, the good thing is there's no stamina. There's a health bar, obviously, but there's no stamina. After this, I will try to teleport back to where I started. So we're about 600 meters away, so not terrible. I think we were what, like 1,000, like 2,600 or something. So we're not that far. Oh god. Yeah, you can see my marker in the distance there. It's only 500 meters now. Part of this feels like Skyrim as well. And you might be wondering, like, are you going to be playing Skyrim? I would probably play Starfield instead. Oh god. I have like just over half health. Oh god. Oh. I'm surprised I was actually able to beat him with just my fists. Okay, can I craft? Oh, crap. Okay, it's weird that I can't just teleport. Okay, so if I do... Okay, so that's 2,700. Okay, so... Okay. So let's see what all the Star Wars stuff's about, and then we'll probably switch over to a standard battle royale game or whatever, round, whatever you really want to call it. Oh, okay, wow. So this is just the Star Wars thing here. Let's see what... Oh god, so this could potentially screw me here. Because I'm going from there back to Lost Isle, which is, I think, where I... Yeah, there's my base over there in the corner. Yay, there we go. So I got back. I don't even have a glider. Oh, it automatically pulls. So I'm going over to that beacon right there to see what that is. Wow, that's actually kind of nice, actually. So we could try to get up there at some point. Oh, okay, so that is... Okay, so 47 we need until... Okay, so this would put me... Okay, so since I found that rebel outpost, I can go back... Let's... Okay, I'm going to make a sword. That's... That's one thing I do... Oh, actually, if I... Yeah, there we go. So, if I can get up there without... Oh, yeah, I can do that. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, right, these are for... For a Klombo, which is basically a... sort of a lizard type of guy, which we might try to find at some point. But, okay, so... Okay, I guess they don't like me. Okay, so let's try to stay here. Okay, cool. And then if we hit this button, is it? Yes. We can say, where is it here? Is it this? Nope. Where is it here? There's a way that I know I can, how do I leave? Oh, do I have to? Oh, return to lobby. There we go. Wow, the game is slow to respond. So you can see we got an OG pass upgrade, or level. What does this say? Challenge accepted. We're going to do that. And then, so I do want to try to get the lizard. So I only need 2 more level ups. So I need to buy the, or actually, how much would this be? So, so 2. So that's 300. Wait, huh? So if I say the full thing, right, is 5,100. Okay. Oops. I'm going to put some stuff on for the summer. That's a good summer one. I know I have a good... Here's a summer one. Well... Faction melody... I thought I had a good summer... yeah, I guess that's a summer one. Oh, right, we're still in the Lego mode here. I am going to use fish sticks, maybe. Oh yeah, I forgot I had her. But, unfortunately, I don't have her back bling, unfortunately. I never got it. Pickaxe, we will use... Glider, we'll use that glider. The violet version. There we go. Ooh, we're close. Give me a minute here. I'm just doing one quick thing. So I have everything unlocked. So I'm going to try to... Ooh, okay. This is... Okay. I'm actually... So we need 33,177 till 126, which I don't think we'll be able to get. Ooh, that was... that was unbelievably sketchy. Okay, yes. Okay. Oh, great. I hope he doesn't come around the corner while I'm healing. So he's somewhere in this area. What's that? That's the AR. What is that? That's the combat. Drop that. Drop that. Oh my... wow. I didn't realize actually how much health I had just until just... what's that? That is the SMG. Okay, actually I will take the SMG. What's that? That's the... I need health. That is one thing I need. It's all good to have shield, but unless you have health, come on, come on. That trailer's closed. Oh, I just killed myself. Lord, I just killed myself. That's annoying. That's not even a level up. Oh, it might be actually. 31,000, so. I literally need like 100, like 2,800. Yeah, so this is the current pricing. That was stupid of me. I thought I had redeploy on. Where is the... Okay, there it is. Oop. Okay, I think I might be able to run there in time. Oh yeah, plenty of time. Maybe. Because for those who do not know, I always like to stand on top of the friggin' burger. Which I... Yeah, unfortunately I don't have the time because I spawned so far away from the burger. So, okay, so there's 500, so I need 2,300. So... Okay. 126. And I have 50 health. I was not expecting to almost lose that fight instantly. I always get lucky somehow that I spawn, or not spawn, but the zone is close to where I was. So, yeah. So, if you liked the video from yesterday, I can definitely do more of it. It was definitely relaxing, obviously, but actually, give me shield. I need more shield than... Actually, no. Give me the harpoon gun. I'll take the harpoon for now until I find something better. Oops. There we go. Wow, I'm almost 127. I need to pop out. Okay, so drop that. Drop that. Oops. There we go. Hope I spawn not... Oh, I spawned... I need to go this way. And I need to get out of here. I don't know how. Ah, here it is. Oop. Oh. There we go. Am I still in zone? Yes, I am still in zone. Now I'm just trying to find the other... Anonymous 308 is who I'm looking for right now. Wow, okay, so that's already 127. Rivalry 1. Okay. It gives me full shield and... Oh, I thought it would give me full health as well, but... It doesn't. It only gives me shield, which is fine. Ooh. Yes. That I will take. Which is the self-revive. I know there's another... It's quiet. Too quiet around here. Someone's over there. Luckily, they're still in zone. Yeah. So we need about 60k until we're 160. Or sorry, 128. Ooh. I am going to heal up, even though I know I don't need to. Oh, actually, did I leave any? Ah, oh, damn it. That's 25k though for XP. Plus another 2,000. So that's definitely a level up for 126. 127. Wow. Oh, almost 128. That's a double level up, which is nice. But it's also annoying. I definitely made some mistakes there. Okay, so passes. So let me just check. Okay, so there's a double there, which is good. So then I can actually get this guy in theory. Oh, wait, no, I need to do a level up for him. And then if I go into here, I have everything for this part of the pass here. Here we can do, yeah, I'll grab that. How much would the rest of this be? Oh wait, right, you can't buy these tiers. You can't. You have to grind for them. Where is the new one? Okay, so there's that done. Loading screen. Okay. So I do want to talk briefly about a game that I do have in the collection behind me, which I talked about a little bit about yesterday, actually. I'm just pulling up the account that I ordered it from. Anyways, so this is a game that I have played once on the channel back, I think it was last year. I think it was like September. I think. When did I do it? Let me just check. I think it was like September. I think. Content. October. Okay, I did it in October. And I ordered it in August. I ordered this game in August. This is, I guess, one of the more expensive PS5 games I own at the moment. Just because of what I paid for it. I'm just looking to see if there's anything that I have in the collection behind me, at least in terms of PS5 stuff, that beats it in terms of what I paid for it. So obviously, there's like the initial order when I got the PS5 in August of last year. That order definitely outweighs this because that was, I think, 6 games or something like that, 6 or 8 games or something. That was like over $300. But just an individual game, this is the most expensive that I own. This was $83, I think it was. What was it? I think it was something like that. $85. Excuse me. $85.86 with shipping. Because unfortunately it wasn't over the limit, so I had to pay shipping on it. So $85. So the same day that I ordered this game last year, this came from Video Games Plus, by the way, typically where I get all of my Switch 2, PS5 games, unless I import some stuff, which I'm looking at doing later in the year. Um, but I knew I had an opportunity earlier last year to order this game directly from them, being limited run. But at the time that the order would have been placed, which was when I can't. I'm just trying to see when it would have been. You would have had to order it in February. Okay. And unfortunately, at that time, I didn't have the PS5. I didn't have it until August, so there was no point for me to order it from them. So in August of, was it August? Yeah, August of last year. I ordered this directly from Video Games Plus. The funny thing is, I was actually looking at importing it via PlayAsia, but I was like, let me check Video Games Plus. Luckily, they had it. Arrived within like 2 or 3 days of me ordering it, no issue. But that same day that I put in the order for this from Video Games Plus, I put in its sequel into limited run because I knew, okay, it is limited to 2,000 copies for PS5. For some reason, they limited the PS5 copies, but not the Xbox versions. Yeah, so Xbox, what was it? Series, I think it was? Series X? Yeah, Series X. So I put it in literally the day after the orders were announced. Basically, the pre-order was announced. So pre-orders were announced August 19th to 5th of October. I put it in the 20th of August. And so originally, the original shipping date was January of this year. End of January, basically. Which means it would be here beginning of February, right? Well, unfortunately, that time had come and gone. So in mid-March, so mid last month, I jumped into limited run just because I didn't get any update regarding the order. The only update I got from them was that it was confirmed. And then it ended up showing shipping April 20th to the 30th of April. So, yeah, almost a year. So, and you're probably wondering, like, are you going to order any other games from them? I am toying about it. I am toying with excuse me. I am toying with another order from them. Which is Bloodstained Ritual of the Night Complete Edition. I am tempted to order that. It is a reasonable price. It's $39.99. I would actually, surprisingly, I'm not sure if I'm going to get it on PS4. I probably would grab it on PS4 just because of the trophies. But I'm also tempted to grab it on Switch. I might grab it first on Switch, and if if Video Games Plus has it for PS4 later in the year, I might grab a copy from them. I do have it on PC, but not not the complete edition. So yeah, I'm a little annoyed that Life 2 is taking forever to arrive. Hopefully, the new management that is taking over or has taken over is a little bit more transparent, because I did not get anything from them to say, hey, by the way, the order has been delayed or anything. Like, I didn't get that. Anything like that from them. It was literally just like, it's been ordered and confirmed. So I'm a little annoyed that they didn't let anybody really know that it was being delayed in terms of delivery, basically, like shipping. So yeah, so a little bit annoyed with that. And you might also be wondering, like, how expensive is it? It's expensive. It was expensive. It was 80 something US. What was it exactly? I think it was like 80 something US. Yeah, it was $81.35 US. And granted, that's with shipping and everything. So right now, that's $113 for that game, which is kind of ridiculous that that game is worth that much. Like, literally, you can go to Video Games Plus and get the first game for PS5 for like $70. Right? They do have the sequels. They are pre-orders. Unfortunately for Switch 2, if you've ordered it on Switch 2 physically, from Video Games Plus, it is a key card, unfortunately. So I'm probably not going to jump on it that way physically, because obviously I have the PS5 version coming. But you do get bonus weapon skins. I'm not sure if I get that if it's the limited run version. Let me check. And then we'll get back into there it is. Nope. No, it looks like I don't get any of that bonus skins, unfortunately. I might, but it doesn't look like it according to the box art. So if you do want Life 2, I'd recommend going through Video Games Plus and ordering from them. It'd be way easier, and obviously that's the only option. If you want a physical copy, obviously. Like, if you want a digital copy, it's already out. I believe. Yeah, it's out. It's been out since the 13th of February for PC, PS5, Xbox, and it's coming to Switch 2 in July. So yeah, so yeah, so if you want it, you can buy it now. But for me, I like to have things physical. So, where are we in terms? Oh, 24. I'll do one more game and then we'll probably wrap up. But we might get back to this at some point. I'm not sure. I just grabbed another game as well, which I want to talk about as well, which is Lollipop Chainsaw Repop. So I do own the Switch version of it. That was the first. That was the first version that I owned from Limited Run, and first Limited Run game in general. Oh, we're already going. We have about 6 seconds. So yeah, I bought that directly from Limited Run. So first Limited Run game that I ordered from them. And then later, so that was a 24 release from them. And then last year, I can't remember exactly when it was. I can look it up here in a minute. When I ordered the PS5 version, I would like to say it was like late last year. I'd like to say it was like late last year. I ended up ordering a physical version for PS5, not because I wanted to or needed to, is because of shipping. I didn't want to pay shipping on one game, and shipping wasn't terrible per se. I think shipping was like $6, so not terrible by any means. Like, I've had some shipping costs that were ridiculous, where shipping was like $20 and it was coming and shipping was like stupid. And when I mean stupid, I mean like $20 for shipping in some cases, which is kind of ridiculous for like a $10 item. Like, for example, like when I ordered the Lego Eevee, which I'm still working on, by the way, I didn't really have time, unfortunately, over the last couple weekends, and that's sort of a weekend project that I like to do. But I'm hoping to finish it maybe today, actually. I have some time today, maybe. Oh my god. It's stupid that you can't heal past 75%. That was luckily free shipping. Like there was no shipping for that. And yet I've had some games where I've had shipping on an order that should have been free shipping. A little bit of shield I want. There we go. There we go. So I'm getting full shield from this. So, yeah, like I've had some orders where shipping was like more expensive than the actual order itself, and that's kind of ridiculous when you're paying for an order. Like, I understand if it's coming international. And stuff like that. Like, for example, like when I bought my DS Lite, I had to pay shipping on that, and it was not cheap shipping. I think shipping on that was, I think, $20 something, I think. I can look that up as well, but that was kind of expensive. We're shipping for that, and it's not that big. Like it's tiny, and they wanted, I think it was like $30 or something in shipping. Granted, the shipping was the same if you went standard or express. So for me, in that case, it didn't really matter. I'm paying shipping anyways, and the price was the same. So I just said screw it and went with the express. But that's not always the case. There's a lot of times where shipping is crazy. Like, if you're importing stuff, like I said, like I've had to pay um, import costs on a lot of items and stuff like that. That's where it can get expensive. Import is the killer, like on a lot of stuff. Not the shipping, it's the import cost. Like, I had an import cost at one point of like, I think it was like $30 or something, 30 or $40 on import. And the game was already well over $100. And unfortunately, for where I live, I had to pay import, which made that game even more expensive. And it's a visual novel, I think. I know what the game was called. I have it behind me. It's Grisaya Trilogy. Like, that was an expensive game. I can't remember what the total price was, but it was definitely well over $100. I think it was like $150 or something. At the end of the day, like, it was crazy expensive. I might end up doing a video in it here in the next little bit. If you guys want me to play visual novels and stuff like that, I can. I do have a few, obviously, on PS5. I have I'm trying to think. I think I have Doki Doki on here. I have to double check, but I believe I have Doki Doki on here. I would laugh if I somehow win this with an SMG. Okay, so there's 7 players remaining. Okay, so there's 5 players remaining. Okay, I have full health, 100 shield. Where is... Of course, it always likes to... Yeah. So... Yeah. So there's 4 players remaining. Sorry if you can hear my dogs sort of whine. They're upstairs. Yeah, but like import is... It can get expensive on some stuff. Ooh. Oh, okay. Why did I do that? I need to go push up. or I guess down technically. I hate how they changed the... Okay, so it's a 1v1v1. And I've not won a game yet this season. I actually don't know what you actually get this season. I've not actually seen the victory umbrella for this season, if there even is one. Even if there is one. I'll take a look here in a sec. I've come close a few times. Okay, wow, it's a 1v1. Ah! Damn, he was up above me. Damn, so what is... So... Fortnite... Victory... Uh, okay, so I am just pulling up here the fandom page for this for the umbrella, just to sort of see. Okay, so there's chapter 2. Okay, so chapter 7 season 2 is called New 7 Umbrella is what it's called. And I'm just trying to see if it loads up. Ooh, that's actually kind of nice, actually. I got last season's umbrella from chapter 7 season 1. That's, I think, my second or third time finishing. Yeah, so my first victory was chapter 2 season 1. Was my first victory, and then my second victory was chapter 6, and then my last one was last season, and then I kept trying to get one this season. How much XP do we need? 3,100. Where are we in terms of the pass here? Yeah, okay, so I'm tempted just to do one more, but I might do it later. So we can do... There we go. So, like I said, I do have Lollipop Chainsaw Repop because, like I said, I didn't want to pay shipping on a particular order, which I think was yeah, it was Cult of the Lamb was the original game in that order. And that game, by the way, is back in stock on Video Games Plus, by the way. It's $25 right now, so you're saving $5. I do have the some DLC for it. So we might do that. Actually, do I even have it installed? Let me check. Yes, I do have it installed. So the DLC I have for it is the Cultist pack and the Relic Cosmetic pack, I should say. So those are the two that I do have for that, and I also do have Doki Doki on here as well, which means I have all of the DLC for it. The other game I do want to get is Coffee Talk Tokyo. I'm not sure when that game comes out physically. I've not actually seen it anywhere yet. So yeah, I've not seen it anywhere. That I'm just taking a look here. Yeah, no, I don't think it has a physical release yet. I do own the first 2 games, and the funny thing is actually, let's actually put the PS5 into rest for a sec. I actually have 2 different versions of Coffee Talk. Give me a sec here. Where is it here? There we go. Back onto PC for a sec. Because I need to jump over to Amazon for a sec. Yeah, so the first game, just for the Switch, is crazy expensive. Like, we're talking, well, okay, it's showing up at a decent price now, but when I was originally looking at it for Switch, it was well over $100. Like, they wanted, I think it was like 100 and something for it, which is ridiculous. Just for a single game. I think it was like 100 and something. Now it's showing like 70, which is a little bit more more reasonable. But what I ended up ordering was the double pack in July, and it is my only import. Well, no, I actually have a couple other imports. I have, I think, 4 imports that I bought directly from Amazon. I have what was it? I have Nurse Love Obsession was an import from them because that's the only place I could find it. And then in 2024 I had Food Girls and Food Girls 2 Civil War. those two were the first two imports I had for a Switch at all, and first two imports I had from Amazon. So I did get the Europe version of Coffee Talk Tokyo. So it comes with the soundtrack. I actually have a couple codes for the soundtrack, actually, because when I was putting together the original order for the PS5, in August, I made sure to grab both of them. So, Coffee Talk, the original, which we did play at one point on the channel. So that came with its own code for the soundtrack. And then episode 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly, also came with its own code as well. Yeah, so these two are North American copies, whereas this is a Europe copy. More specifically, this came from Germany, actually. So, yeah, first sort of quote-unquote German Switch game I have, but it plays in English. Is there any other video games that you're looking at this year? Yes, there is a few. Actually, let me do that here. There are a few that I'm looking at. I am looking right now. I'm actually on Video Games Plus's website. Ugh, tongue twister. I am tempted to get the Cult of the Lamb Definitive Edition. But it is not. It's not available yet. So, yeah. So there's a few games I am looking at. But there's right now 2 games I am looking at getting. One of them is Horizon Chase Turbo. I do have it digitally, but it is being delisted, I think, later in the year. So I do want to pick that up physically. And then there's another game that I'm looking at. I can't spell. I thought this game had a physical release. Oops. Oh, it's only on Windows at the moment. Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought it was on console. So there are a few other games, like I said, that I am looking at. And I might talk about that in a separate video. But right now, anyways, that is it.